Hey, what's going on? I appreciate you for being here. Today is Wednesday, March 25th, 2026. Going in today's readings, Be Not Afraid. Before entering the priesthood, Father Bob Duford was experiencing some anxiety. Where would he be assigned? Was he equipped for the vocation? Would God give him the grace to meet the demands of his call? He was on retreat at the time, and his spiritual advisor encouraged him to meditate on the Annunciation. He began focusing on Gabriel's message to Mary, "Do not be afraid." That's when the beginnings of the well-loved song, "Be Not Afraid," started coming to him 3 years later. In 1973, he finished writing the song. "Be Not Afraid" is now included in the hymnals for a number of Christian denominations and performed by a variety of singers. The lyrics of "Be Not Afraid," based on Luke chapter 1, line 30, have continued to provide comfort to people experiencing anxiety for more than half a century. The song's refrain is especially comforting. "Be not afraid, I go before you, always. Come, follow me, and I will give you rest." The commands to fear not, have no fear, do not be afraid, and be not afraid are written over and over throughout the Bible. In the Old Testament, the command to fear not, praised in different ways, appears more than 100 times. In the New Testament, it appears 44 times. Today, Father Bob Duford is known the world over as a liturgical music composer who was a member of the St. Louis Jesuits, a musical group that formed in the 1970s out of members' love of sacred scripture and liturgy. The group of 5, including Father Bob, performed its last concert in 2019. Mark chapter 15, lines 24 through 27. And they divided his garments by casting lots for them, to see what each should take. It was 9 o'clock in the morning when they crucified him. The inscription of the charge against him read, "The King of the Jews." With him they crucified 2 revolutionaries, one on his right and one on his left. The death watch has begun. Death usually came slowly to those crucified. This was by design so they would suffer as much as possible. The Gospels tell us a precious little about Jesus on the cross. We're told about the soldiers dividing up his cloths. Part of the degradation was to strip the victim, what time it was, what the inscription on the cross said, that his entourage was a criminal at his right and another on his left. But we'll get no description of Jesus on the cross. It was too horrible to tell. Yet the cross is our central symbol. This is the cross with which we sign ourselves, the cross we put on our wall, wear around our neck. We ought to never take it lightly. Spend some quiet time with the Lord. I appreciate you for being here, and I look forward to sharing tomorrow's reading with you.